humanity we forward in this generation, triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? Is all I ever have. Redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery.
Yo, YouTube. What's up with my cigar smoking family? How y'all doing today, man? It's Cowboy coming at you. Been a moment since I've been on, man, a few weeks. Been a lot going on since I left and went away to ProviderCon down in Orlando, Florida. Good time down there with my cigar family, man. But tonight, Cowboy's hanging out here in the lab, listening to a little bit of Redemption Song by Bob Marley. And the cigar that I'm about to smoke tonight is somewhat of a redemption cigar for me. If you guys go back some videos ago, I don't know, 5, maybe 6 videos ago, back in I think January, I did a review on a cigar called the Meluha. And that cigar was a very expensive cigar that was sent to me from my man Baron Ross. What's up, Baron? One of my YouTube subscribers that watches me, he sent me over a Meluha cigar, man. One that he wanted me to try. And I did. Good cigars as far as the flavors in that go, but that cigar just didn't do well because of the performance. Because when I got the cigar was kind of beat up quite a bit. You guys go back and take a look at that video. But the people over at Meluha, I'd like to send a shout out to my man Yogesh, the owner over there at Meluha, and his right hand man, Smoking Rob Smith. Those guys happened to get their hands on that video, man. I don't know how they saw it, but they saw that YouTube video that I did the review on that cigar. They got in touch with me, and we had a great conversation, man. I got a chance to speak with Yogesh before he got a chance to go back to Dubai. As he was getting ready to board the plane on the way to the airport, man, he and Rob called me, and we talked for a while, and we laughed about the cigar, man. Those guys appreciated the review, but they was like, that's not the Meluha way, man. We got to send you something, man. We want you to experience Meluha the way we experience Meluha. So they sent me out a nice little gift pack, man. And I'm very appreciative to these guys, man. We got 2 different sticks in there if you guys can see them, man. I can't remember what they call this big one right off hand. I will find out. But I do know that that's the Fat Boy over there. So these cigars came to me in great shape. There's nothing beat up about these cigars, man. Beautiful looking sticks. Expensive sticks out of Costa Rica. But for the sake of this redemption review, if you want to call it a review, man, I'm going to smoke this Fat Boy. We're going to take this Fat Boy out of this wrapper, man, so we can get a really good look at it, man. This is a different cigar, meaning shape and size. Great looking cigar, man. That's going to have a Dominican wrapper on the outside of it. It's got a closed foot. And it's going to have, I think these blends are still the same. It's going to be Costa Rican binder and filler. These cigars are out of Costa Rica. Very expensive cigars to make out of Costa Rica. And if I'm not mistaken, I think these cigars are rolled in the same factory as Atabey and Byron. If I remember right. Good looking stick, man. Nice short fat stick, man. So I'm going to say this thing is probably about I know the ring gauge is 66. Very big ring gauge. And it doesn't feel bad in the hand, man. Bigger than I want to smoke. And that's going to be probably about a 3.5, man. Good looking, smooth, slick cigar, man. Got a nice band on it. I'm going to hope to roll that band up a little bit, man. But we're going to get a punch cut on this thing, man. And Cowboy's going to smoke this thing. And we're going to tell y'all what I think about the 3.5 by 66 Meluha Fat Boy. Let me go find my punch. Come back and get back with you guys in just a second. Y'all hold tight. All right, here we are, family. Got that punch cut, man. So yeah, as I was saying, man, those guys got a chance to see that review, man. And like I say, my man Yogi is out of Dubois. And when they called me some weeks back, man, he just happened to be here in the States, hanging out with my man Cigar Rob out of Atlanta. And they got in touch with me, man, and we spoke. And they sent me out a nice little gift pack here, man. So, man, that's one of the reasons why I keep coming back. You guys see I got a punch cut on that thing. Can't close foot, so we don't know what the draw is like yet. But I was about to say, man, that's why I come back on and do these reviews periodically, man. Because the way that I ran across this cigar was from a subscriber, my man Baron Ross. Had Baron not been watching me for as long as he's been watching me, man, and wanted me to review something that I hadn't got my hands on yet, something that he had a great experience with, he sent me the cigar. And lo and behold, the one that he sent me, the carrier service just didn't take care of his package. And by the time I got it, it was kind of beat up, but we smoked it anyway. Those guys over Meluha saw that, man, and they was like, hey, man, that's not how Meluha gets down, man. We got to have a relationship. We want to send you something. We want you to smoke the Meluha again and then have a better experience with it. So these cigars have come to me in great shape, man. Beautiful, dark, shiny Dominican wrapper there, man. Like I say, nice feel in the hand. Good looking band on that. They call it the Fat Boy again. So we're going to get this thing lit, man. We ain't going to mess around. I don't know how much of a review I'm going to do on this thing, but we're going to smoke it and see if Meluha is going to give me the smoking experience that it gave me before as far as flavors go. And we're not worried about how it looks anymore. Aesthetically, I think we're in good shape, man. That is a good looking cigar by Meluha, man. So those guys kept their promise, man. They sent it to me. And it's been gelling for a few weeks. Cowboy's gonna smoke it today and tell y'all what I think a little bit about the Fat Boy by Meluha. No problems with the draw right now. It's a lot of cigar to light with that match that close to your face being that it's so short. But man, really, really nice flavors just coming off of that closed foot. You really get a chance to taste that wrapper, man. Nice spicy sweetness there. Great aroma. Clean tobacco. Really clean. Nice sweet pepper spice on the lips. And I kind of remember that from before. I got what I considered to be a sweet red pepper spice off of the last one that I smoked. Good draw. So 3.5 by 66. I mean, that's different size on a cigar, man. That does set you apart from everyone else, man, to do a cigar that size. But I would imagine that a cigar this size, you probably get about a good 45-minute smoke out of it. We'll see. But yeah, beautiful aroma. Got a little bit of citrus sweetness there. Nice oaky wood. Maybe some cedar and oak mix. Tinge of red pepper spice for me on the back of the throat. Some heavy white pepper on that retro. And cedar and oaky wood on that retro as well. So, man, that's what we are, man. The Meluha. Now, this is a $30 cigar, man. We're going to see where we at with this thing in a minute. Now, Cowboys got to go find something to drink with it. So, let me get down on it a little bit, and I'll come back and let you guys know where we at. Y'all relax. Meluha. The Meluha Fat Boy. Thank you again, Cigar Rob and Yogesh, man, for gifting me that. That's a thick cigar, man. This cigar, this time, I think the one that I smoked before was called the Mustang, and I believe it was a 5x66. I think this is a 3.5x66. The other one that I have in a box now, that's going to be bigger than a 5x66. I'm going to say that's a 6x66. And I'm not exactly sure what they call the 6x66 yet. I'll have to figure that one out. But this cigar, based on the Mustang that I smoked, although it was falling apart, I was still getting great flavors off of that cigar. The flavors are very similar, but I'm going to say this cigar, and I believe because it's in such a shorter version of it, it's a bit bolder. Seems to be a little bit fuller in body than the other one. The other one, if I remember right, was somewhere around medium to full. Right now, this one's kind of full body. Doesn't have the perfect burn to it, but it's a good burn. Kind of to be expected at this point in the cigar for me. Nice white pepper and oak on that retro. Maybe a few flower notes there as well. On the mouthfeel, we got a tinge of a citrus, some type of a baker spice, coffee, nutty. Very nice aroma. Clean smoke profile. Clean tobacco profile. So what I decided to pair with the Fat Boy by Meluha. Pulled out some Scotch that I had there, man. I haven't had in a while. It was sitting out and I was like, yeah, that's what I'm going to have. So that's Jura. That's a single malt Scotch from the island of Jura. 40% ABV. This is going to be matured in American oak, ex-bourbon barrels, which most Scotch is. It's got a really nice nose to it from what I can remember. Slightly smoky. Fruity. Kind of got a little bit of a salt water to it as well. Salute, family. Slightly smoky and sweet. Fruity. Got a nice little burn to it. Not bad at all. I don't know, maybe a little bit of, I don't know what that is, but that's not bad. Saltiness, maybe seaweed. But that's what we having tonight, man, with the Meluha Fat Boy. Get that smoke going. I set it down for a minute, but she's still hot. Expensive cigars to smoke, man. You owe it to yourself to go out and try something like that for yourself every now and again. So Cowboy's gonna sit here and enjoy it just for a little while, man. I'll smoke this thing down a little bit. Come back and let you guys know how I compare it to it, the last one that I smoked, the Mustang. And then we'll get out of here and let y'all enjoy the rest of the evening. Y'all relax. There we are, family. The Meluha Fat Boy, 3.5 by 66. As you guys can see, it's holding on to a nice big thick flaky ash there. A lot of smoke coming off of that cigar. Going really well with the Jura Scotch as well. Add a couple of drops of water to that Scotch. Brought it out quite a bit. A lot more fruitiness. Take away a little bit of the smokiness. Salute, family. So you guys are gonna have to go do your Googles. Find that Meluha cigar. I know my man Yogi and Smoking Rob were down at PCA 2024 this past weekend. I hope those guys did well. If you guys haven't tried a Meluha, like I say, do your Googles. Go find it. Tell me what you guys think about it down in the comments. You have to be careful on this size, not to smoke it too fast. You don't want to hotbox it. I'm getting a little cool here. I think I'm gonna lose my poker here to finish smoking this cigar, because it seems to be getting just a little bit of warm right now on the touch. I'm gonna say that the cigar is smoking on the plus side of medium, real close to full. It's got that spiciness on the lips. That retro is still a white pepper and a oaky, maybe some flowers, floral. A little bit of brininess on the cigar. Earthy, nutty, coffee. Still got a tad bit of citrus to it as well, and some cocoa. I think that I really enjoy this cigar on the bigger size. I can't wait to smoke the 6 by 66, but 66 ring gauge, that's about big as Cowboy wants to go. So once again, I want to say thank you to the Meluha family for sending those to me. I'm just a cigar opinionist at work, baby. We're going to get out of here, man. Enjoy the rest of my evening. You know, I expect you all to do the same. This has been a good smoke for me so far. I did enjoy it a little bit more in the bigger size, I think. Whether it's worth it or not to you guys got to go out and let me know. But I'm going to continue to smoke it, man, and enjoy it. So until I see you guys again, this is Cowboy, and that's my take on it. Peace.
Yes, yeah. People need it, but they just don't know.